So this is the first curry set that I bought here at Sano Tochigi, Sano City's cricket exhibition. This, you have a really big piece of naan and two kinds of curry. This is a bean curry, Japanese curry, fighting against Japanese Indian curry. So there's a Japan and an Indian kind of a fight going on here, and I have an Indian curry here. Now the owner, he has a shop here near Sano, and he also has a shop in Tokyo. And I thought that was pretty interesting, but I'm gonna give it a go. This naan is pretty big. I've seen bigger ones, but this one looks good. Let's give it a try. I'm gonna go for this butter curry first. Now this came with either rice or naan, and I decided to go with the naan first. Oh, look at that color. Okay, let's try this. Oh, this is good. Butter curry is one of my favorite curries. It's not too spicy. It's rich. It's got pieces of meat in it, a little bit of oil. It's really good. Oh, and that naan is really big, really thick. You can hear the halftime show going on. This is a Bollywood dance, so I'm gonna go over there in a second and go see what the dance is. Oh yeah. So this meal, the butter chicken and they called it a black ninja bean curry. Let's try this out. Got a piece of naan. Hold on a second. Oh yeah. Here we go. Got a piece of naan and dip it into the curry here. Oh, you can see the beans now. One curry is 500 yen, or about $5, but two of them is $8. So I decided to get the two curry set. You can see the beans in there. They call this the black ninja bean curry. Dip the naan in there. Oh yeah, that's so nice. Let's turn the camera around. Oh, that's good. Not as thick as the butter chicken, but a little bit watery. I like the consistency, but the spice is perfect. I like this one. So I'm gonna be back. All right, stay here, curry. I'm gonna go and check out the shop really quickly and show you that, and then I'm gonna come back in here and eat the rest of it. Mata kuru. Japan is a place where you could leave your stuff out, and there's a pretty good chance that nobody's going to take it. But there aren't that many people here, so that's what I like about this festival. Now, I've been showing some of the people the curry. This is Sano in Tochigi Prefecture, and today they have a cricket and curry festival, which is pretty cool. This is what the festival is here. It's on today and tomorrow, and I'm really excited to have been invited here. I wanted to see if they have this Bollywood dance going on. Do they? Yeah, they do. Let's go take a look at this. The curry's still gonna be there, okay? music and that scene. That's not something that you see every day in Japan. That's pretty neat. Clean again. I'm gonna show you where I bought the curry, get a little bit of explanation, go back and finish it, and then I'm gonna go get a Japanese curry and kind of get an idea what the difference is in taste. I thought I would open it up anyways by eating the curry. Here's some Japanese curry here. You know what? Maybe I'll just get it here. Konnichiwa. 使いました。
ありがとうございます。
はい、カレーお願いします。このカレーなんていうカレーですか？
常陸牛筋カレー、常陸牛と呼びます。
あ、常陸牛。
はい、
日立、茨城ですよね。
はい、その和牛になります。
わ
お。レンコン。
あ、レンコン。
はい、
Lotus root.
はい、少々お待ちくださいね。順番にお取りいたします。
That's a Bengali song that they were playing. お、素晴らしい。
はい、どうぞ。お待たせしました。
お待たせいたしました。
はい。
どうぞ。少々お待ちください。
That looks really good too. So I'm about to go and put this next to the Indian curry that I ordered, and we're gonna have a little taste battle. Oh, that's cool. So they have other Bollywood dancers going at it. I think that they might be living here though. There's a lot, you know, they do an Indian festival in Yoyogi Park once a year, and they also have dancers in there, so it gives a little bit of that spirit, like, you know, you have a little bit of India and Japan. It's sort of neat. That's sort of neat to see. So this curry is from Ibaraki Prefecture, which is next to Tochigi, and this is Wagyu. Oh, ありがとうございます。
はい、ありがとうございます。
Ooh, I get off my curry. They're using Ibaraki's Hitachi Gyu, which is a Wagyu from Ibaraki Prefecture. It's really good. So let's go over here, and then we're gonna. My Indian curry is still sitting up there, so we're gonna have a comparative taste test. Yeah, this is pretty cool. And in the background, we can hear some Bollywood music, so it's got that kind of a feel like, yeah. Right now, we're not in Japan, and for like the next couple of hours, we're in a completely different world where Japan is, yeah, this is Japan, but we're sort of putting that on the back burner to enjoy a more unique experience, the Sano curry cricket experience. It's just like a fusion of India and a fusion of India and a little bit of Japan. All right, so here's the two curries. I'm gonna put it next to one another. I've totally demolished that naan though. Put it over here. So then you have the Japanese curry with the rice separated with the curry like this, and then the Indian curry. I did that. I messed it up, so I totally destroyed that naan. But I have to thank the owner though, and I think he gave me his business card. I should give him a little plug here. That was really nice of him. Here's his card. His restaurant is in Nihonbashi in Tokyo, and he has one here in Sano. Very cool. Now I'm gonna go get some more naan curry, because normally when I'm with my mom and we're in India and we're with the family, we'll use our hand to eat. So like this with our hand, which is okay. We eat on the floor. But so here we have butter chicken and a black. They call it the Black Ninja Curry. Black Bean Ninja Curry. And the Black Bean Ninja Curry is really good. It's really good. And this naan is they're making it fresh inside of the little tent. I'm gonna take you there in a minute, so stick around for a little bit. But it's kind of really puffy and soft. That's the way that Japanese like it. They like their bread really soft and puffy. A little mochi to it, like a stretchiness to the naan. Really good. Mango lassi. All right, now we're gonna get to the Ibaraki Hitachi Gyu curry. One more time, take a look. It's got a piece of Hitachi beef, lotus root, and rice. So let's give this a try. This was about Come on up here. No, up here. Yeah, there you are. So this was about $5 for this curry set, which is pretty reasonable. Let's give it a try. I like to get a big, huge spoonful of rice and throw it into the curry, mix it around in there, and here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If I'm comparing the two, totally different, you know? The spices are just different. The spices, you know, first of all, we have beans here, it's really thick, and the butter curry's got a totally different consistency. You can see the consistency of it. And then, if you take a look at this Japanese curry, like you can tell from the consistency that it's a different spiciness to it. There's a big piece of Wagyu beef. Look at that. But Japanese curry is highly influenced by Indian curry, and the story goes that I can't confirm, I won't deny the story, but the story goes that when the British started to come during the Meiji era to Japan, they would dock and then bring the British ships had Indian chefs, and the Indian chefs cooked curry on board. And there were some Indian diplomats that went aboard the English ships, and they tried the Indian curry and loved it so much, they asked the British captains to bring the chefs on the land and to cook it for other people because they really loved it. And then from this, I think it started in Ginza, in the center there. Curry became a really prestigious food to eat in that area. It was like this really amazing taste that nobody had ever had before in Japan. And oh, it's so good, butter chicken. Oh man, wait a second. And because of the popularity, and it's starting in Ginza, which is a really popular place, that's a brand name area, like this is curry from Ginza, it just kind of exploded. And I guess it was after World War II, curry became more of a staple in Japanese houses because of course Japanified it. They made its own taste that the people liked, which is carrots, potatoes, and onions. Those three ingredients mixed in with roux. But you could make so much curry for so many people so quickly that it became sort of a staple for Japanese schools. So everybody in school is eating curry rice a lot. And kids grow up eating curry rice, Japanese curry rice. And it's all influenced, I think, going back to the Meiji era when the Indian chefs came on the British ships. So I think that there's always been this relationship between India and Japan with the love of curry. And they're both Asian countries. They both share so many things in common. And I'm hoping now, because I know people from India and South Asia have a hard time getting visas to come to Japan. And I'm hoping that in the next year, after India and Japan release a remake of Love in Tokyo, which is a movie that they made in the 1960s. It's coming back into theaters and into India. And I'm hoping that Indians see Japan as a destination to go to, and visas get a lot easier to take. But I can taste the difference in the curry. Oh yeah. It's just totally different tastes. And the rice is different too. In India, we use basmati rice, and basmati rice is a longer grain. But the basmati rice is a longer grain, so when you mix it with dal or you mix it with curry, that's when it gets sticky, and you can use your hand to pick it up, that hand. But Indian curry, Japanese curry, the rice is already stuck together, so it's actually perfect with the spoon and just mixing it up and eating it like that. I don't know. It's different. Indian curry to me is just more fun. I think there's more flavors, there's more variety, there's different colors. Japanese curry is pretty much this set brown, yeah? And this is a really good Japanese curry. It's high quality. It's not made from roux. You can see the onions and the tomatoes that it was made from, the base. So this is a really good Japanese curry. But for the most part, it's a brown sludge, but it's salty and it's good mixed in with vegetables. It's just like this soul food of Japan, believe it or not, is curry rice, Japanese style curry rice. But for this Indian curry, it's just more fun to me because there's so many different flavors and colors. You could eat it with naan, you could eat it with rice, you could eat it just like a soup. You just drink it. And that's that makes it really unique. Now India's got like so many different places, so many different cities, so many different kinds of varieties of curry. So it's not really fair to compare it with Japanese curry. But over the last 15 years, I've noticed that makers like S&B and House, which has House has a factory near here. That's one of the big curry makers. They have really diversified the kinds of curries that they put out there, not just in the roux blocks that you can melt and make curry really easily, but also in these boil bags. These bags that you could just boil it for 5 minutes and you rip it open and throw it on top of rice. They have a wide variety of that, and in fact, there's a curry booth over there. So I'm gonna end this live stream devouring the rest of this. You have no idea how good this is. Oh man. I'm gonna leave this here. I just leave my stuff here all the time. I'm gonna leave this here. I'm gonna show you really quickly them making the Indian curry at the booth that I was showing you. And then I'm gonna show you, and then I'm gonna end this live stream. My stuff's fine, you see it there? No one's gonna take it. A lot of kids are students here. People coming from the area to this park to see this event. Surprisingly, on a beautiful day like this, I was hoping that there'd be more people. I'm only gonna be gone for a minute. Oh, there you are. They're cooking right there. You can see through the tent. Wow, there's a long line of people. So let me just show you really quickly the owner and show you how he's making the naan and all that, like in the booth. In the booth he's making it, which is super cool. Oh, check it out. And there's the butter chicken. Whoa. Oh, there it is, right? Check it out. Black Ninja chicken curry. Check it out. Very cool. And he's making naan in the back there, do you see? So they make naan by putting it against the wall of the oven, right?
Yeah. Okay, you go inside.
Is it okay? He told me I could go inside there and take a look. That's awesome. All right, I'm gonna go in and take a look. You're seeing it first, an exclusive. Let's go ahead and take a look. Wow. これ何ですか? That's a lot of naan. People are hungry. Wow. They make it to order, which is really awesome. So you order the naan. Normally I get the naan from the supermarket and it doesn't taste so good, and this is really good naan. Look at that. Wow. Wow, now he puts it into the oven. This is cool. Oh, look at that shape. Beautiful. Whoa, cool. Okay. It's awesome. I don't know if you've ever seen naan being made, but this is the way it is. They put it on the wall and it comes out. Look at that, it's so hot. I don't want to get in the way. They're moving pretty fast here. Alright, they make it to order. They pull it out real hot. Let's wait for them to pull one more out. This is awesome. Let's see him pull one out. Good shape to that one. Nice. Oh, he's taking one out. Oh, it's a round one. Looks like a chapati.
This is cheese naan.
Oh, it's a cheese naan. Oh. Cheese naans are so good. Alright, let's take a look back here. You can see they're also preparing some of the butter chicken. That's where I got my butter chicken from, right there. It's so good. And here's the shop right here. They have a shop in Nihonbashi, so definitely check it out. I'm really thankful for the... Oh, and they got samosas and stuff in there too. Whoa, I love samosa. No, why? I gotta come back. Alright. Arigatou gozaimasu. That was awesome. So they basically have turned that into a full-scale kitchen. Pretty awesome. Oh, so the cricket has started up again. I'm gonna stream again later on and show you deeply into the cricket match. I'm gonna take you out onto the field where I might get hit by a ball. I'm not gonna streak because some people were suggesting that I streak the cricket match. The thing is, I don't think anyone would notice me if I did that. I think people would just be like, oh, another one of those guys. Yeah. Konnichiwa. Hello. Ah, cute. Oh, a doggy. Konnichiwa. Oh, shy. Ah. Didn't know me, so I was a little bit shy. It's a cute little doggy. Yeah. So, that's what this naan looks like that I got it. It came out a lot fresher, but you know, I think I'm gonna go to his restaurant. He has a restaurant in Nihonbashi, and I was talking to him before I started filming. And he told me to come on up to his restaurant. He had one in Tokyo. Really nice guy. Mr. Khan was his name. Khan-san. Khan-san. And it's pretty cool that the staff has set up a makeshift kitchen in a tent where they're making naan. And preparing everything in that little space is really kind of crazy. I'm looking at the tent over there now. I can't really compare it though. The bottom line is this, to tie up this episode of Japanese curry versus Indian curry, I can't really compare the two. On the one hand, Japanese curry, it's got this like umami taste to me. It's something that I've been eating for years and years in Japan. It's just a meal. It's something I eat when I want something really good and really fast, or something I prepare if there's a lot of people over, like at an event or something. I'll always eat curry rice. It's cheap, it's good. That's why I like it. But this is just more fun, Indian curry. I like the fact that there's varieties of it. There's different colors. It comes with bread or rice. There's so much more to it. It's a little bit oilier. This is oilier than the Japanese curry. So I'm not sure if it's any healthier, but I love the spice. I love spicy foods. It comes with a mango lassi, which is a big bonus. You know, Japanese curry rice usually comes with green tea or, you know, maybe a beer, which I can't complain too much about. But if I have to say which is the winner, I'm gonna have to say Indian curry. It's not gonna make people in Japan very happy. But right now, it's gonna be Indian curry. Here's a lassi for Linda. Yeah, and thank you very much for the super chats to pay for this meal as well. I appreciate that. Avery, the Indian butter cookie is really good, and Thor, you need a drink too. I do. I don't think they have any alcohol here, but we'll see what we can get here. For your next bowl. Thank you very much, Andrea. I'm gonna have another one. Avery, butter chicken, and Jim. Hey, it's nice to see Jim in here. Jim's in Washington. He's one of the moderators, so thank you, Jim. I'm gonna take you and very quickly now, before I end this live stream. I'm gonna take you quickly just through the event, and I'm gonna come back and eat that and then get another bowl, just for me. Okay. I know I'm live streaming to share this experience with you, but I'm gonna get a bowl just for me, okay? And if you want to see that, I'll put in a picture of it on Instagram. But it is pretty cool to challenge Indian versus Japanese curry. I want to also have. Whoa! Look at the line. No way! Check it out. Do you see it? That's a long line, and everyone is here to try the Indian curry. Oh, there's the. Is that the same doggy? Oh, there he is. Hello. Where's the doggy? Found her again. All right. And this is the line, and all the line is here for the Indian curry. But I also want to try this. This is called emo fry, and emo fry is. Let's try this. あ、じゃあ芋フライ一つお願いします。
はい、お一つ。
はい。
ありがとうございます。100円になります。
100円。
はい、お預かりします。少々お待ちください。
芋フライは佐野市の有名な食べ物じゃない？
あ、そうなんです。
あ、そう。これ芋フライじゃない？
そうです。この佐野丸がつけてるやつが。
あ、this is what I ordered this. あ、これですね。
はい。今回はその芋フライなんですけど、カレー粉と塩を混ぜたカレー塩味で販売しておりますので、ちょっと違った味だと思います。
あ、芋フライ with カレーテイスト。
はい。
Wow. ありがとうございます。So this is a famous food from this area, Sano City. Check it out. They look like karage or pieces of chicken, but it's potato. And this is what Sanomaru, the mascot, has around his waist here. That's emo fry or potato fry. Check it out. So I'm gonna try this. Emo fry. Come on, baby. He told me that they put a curry flavor onto this, so we're gonna give it a go. Oh! Salty. It's totally different from. I thought it would be like a French fry, but it's not because it's like it's too nuggety to be a French fry, and it's mushier. Oh, that's so good. I can't believe it was only $1. Two otaku. Dude, that's more than it cost. Excuse me. That's more than it cost. They also have emo fry here. It's a different kind of emo fry. You know what? I'm gonna put two otaku's money to the test. Get an emo fry. Oh, no, look, that emo fry has actual curry on top of it. Wow. This is really good. I guess they put a Mitsu half fruit sauce. あ、今から一つだけ買いますか？一つだけ。三ついる。あ、一つだけ。
1パック1本。
あ、パック食べられない。
食べられない。これでその皿で白い。
リサイクルできるよ、これ。リサイクル。 もったいないね。
ありがとう。ソースですか？
お願いします。
100円です。
これ普通の芋フライ。うわ
はい。はい。
ありがとうございました。はい。ありがとうございます。Wow, this is the regular emo fry. That looks pretty good too, and he put a sauce on it. So foodie in Hawaii, he's telling me to get a beer with that, and I'm really tempted. I can't. You know what the problem is? I don't think they have any here. If you can believe it. Here's the park. Just want to show you a map of the park. This is where they're playing cricket right now in that stadium, and there's a place where you can try cricket, and then I'm sitting right here in this little park. That's where I'm sitting, right there on this bench. I've commandeered it for the last 30 minutes, so I should probably let other people have it. But let's have this emo fry. And there's one more thing I wanted to show you before I leave. All right. Check that out. Oh man, that looks really good. So this is an emo fry. This is a famous food from Sano in Tochigi Prefecture, about 2 hours from Tokyo. They just take a bunch of potatoes, mash it up so it has a different consistency than French fries, and then they put sauce on it. And that's the same sweet sauce. Kind of a sweet and salty sauce. Let's try it. Oh yeah. It's got a slight Worcestershire taste to it, but a little bit heavier. It might be Worcestershire sauce. You can see inside. It's got that potato, but it's not. It's kind of a. I think they cut the potato up and then re-put it together, then batter it and fry it. Yeah. Wow. This is more food than I can eat. Oh man. Very good. So this was the Indian versus Japanese curry. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna finish that. Never waste anything. There's a term called mottainai, which is don't be wasteful. So I'll be back to eat that in 1 second. The last thing I want to show you before I end this live stream is some of the variety of Japanese curry. I was a little bit surprised. I didn't know that they were going to be here, but there's a tent where they put out all of the Japanese curry that you can buy in the supermarket out here. I thought that'd be pretty cool to show you. This is where I bought the Japanese curry about 20 minutes ago. And I like here how they put the trash cans out. So you have the PET bottles you can recycle. They have the open cans, the open bottles, and then burnable trash. And this is burnable. And that's recyclable. Mueru is burnable. Here it is. So House, which is a company that makes Japanese curry that I buy in the supermarket. I buy S&B, the competitor too. But House is pretty good, and they have a factory here. You can see that's what Japanese curry looks like in the 21st century. It's pretty diverse. We got stuff like this. I mean, I didn't see that 20 years ago. So Japanese curry has gotten pretty diverse. And it usually comes in roux like this. This is a famous one. Koku Maru Kare. Very cool. This is one, Vermont curry. Vermont Kare. And nande Vermont Kare? Vermont Kara?
リンゴと蜂蜜がアメリカのバーモント州で。
あ、そう。まあ、弟バーモントに住んでる。
あ、そうですか。
うん。彼も出身なんでバーモントクリーですか？
リンゴ酢と蜂蜜がバーモント州で有名だから、そこにあやかって。
ああ、なるほど。
しました。
美味しいよ。
ありがとうございます。
So I asked him why it's called Vermont curry. It's not because they have curry in Vermont. It's because they use the ingredients of honey and apples, and those are famous in Vermont apparently. So they call it Vermont curry. I also like this one from House. This is the Jawa curry. It has a really good taste. It's kind of spicier than the other ones. There's different spices in this one. This one is very spicy. Totemo karai desho. And this is the hotel curry, which is really good. I like this one too. It's richer taste. Yeah, that's what it looks like. This is the one that I buy at the supermarket, and I can make it at home, and it looks like this. Really good. It says here, "Ouchi de tabeyo konya wa kare." This says, you can eat this at home. Tonight is curry. It's a good one. It's a good one. Uh-oh. Some peeps are taking over my table. It's all right. That was pretty nice. I think I should have surprised him. He's I think one of the company PR people for the factory, and the factory that makes that curry for all of Japan is here in this city. And he was a little bit taken aback. I didn't tell him I was gonna film, and he's taking it back like, "Is this a?" That was pretty funny. Kima kare. Oh, that looks good. Right. Guess I have some table mates. It's very cool. Okay. So there you go. Indian curry versus Japanese curry with a little bit of insight. Yeah, this is live, so you're gonna get an unedited version of this and see and be able to compare for yourself. But I still have to say that Indian curry wins because, of course, they're the grandmother of the curry. That's where the curry came from. Although it may have came from someplace else to India a millennium ago. But taste-wise, I don't know, just the variety and of the spices for me. And probably I'm somewhat biased because my mother is from India, so I'm probably somewhat biased towards Indian curry. But do not sell Japanese curry short because that's pretty darn good too. All right, I'm gonna get back into this cricket match. I'm really happy to be here on a beautiful day in Sano, Tochigi, and I'll be back in about 20 minutes. I'm gonna do another live stream, so you might not get the notification because I think YouTube only gives a notification once a day for a live stream. I'm not sure, but I'll be back in about 15 minutes or so. So let me scarf this down. Scarf this down and maybe get something from the super chats to fill my belly. I'll put a picture of it on the Instagram. And I'll see you soon. Thanks, everybody.